Kerala, India's most advanced society. Kerala enjoys unique geographical features that have made it one of the most sought after tourist destinations in Asia. Kerala is situated between the Arabian Sea to the west and Western Ghats to the east. Kerala's coast runs some 580 km in length, while the state itself varies between 35 to 120 km in width. Geographically, Kerala roughly divided into three climatically distinct regions. These include the Eastern Highlands, which is rugged and cool mountainous terrain, the Central Midlands, which is rolling hills, and the Western Lowlands, which is coastal plains. Himachal Pradesh. Himachal Pradesh is a state in the northern part of India. Situated in the western Himalayas, it is one of the 11 mountain states and is characterized by an extreme landscape featuring several peaks and extensive river system. Himachal Pradesh shares borders with the Union territories of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh to the north, and states of Punjab to the west, Haryana to the southwest, and Uttarakhand and Uttar Pradesh to the south. The state shares a border to the east with the Tibet Autonomous Region in China. Himachal Pradesh is a mountainous region which is rich in natural resources. The general physiographic divisions from south to north of Himachal Pradesh are the Outer Himalayas, the Lesser Himalayas, the Great Himalayas, and the Sanskar Range.
Wetlands of Kerala. Kerala is one of the green states of India and is well known for its wetlands. There are about 270 wetland areas in Kerala. The wetland system directly or indirectly supports thousands of people, providing goods and service to them. The major issues facing the wetlands of Kerala are mainly related to the pollution, mining, and biodiversity loss. A good number of management programs were initiated during last 5 years for developing and implementing sustainable management plans for wetlands. Coal wetlands. The Coal wetland is a wetland lying in Thrissur district in Kerala. Coal wetland is one of the largest highly productive wetland in Kerala, and it comes in Central Asian flyaway of migratory birds. It gives 40% of Kerala's rice requirement and acts as a natural drainage system for Thrissur district. The coal areas are low-lying area and have a central narrow strip covering a long expanse. The main activity in and around coal is paddy cultivation. A coal is a large sprawling wetland with human habitation all around. During the monsoon season, the entire region gets submerged underwater. Vembanad wetland. The Vembanad wetland is spread over the district of Alappuzha, Kottayam, Ernakulam and Thrissur of Kerala. The wetland has an area of 1521.5 km square and has a volume of 0.55 km cube. The wetland was included in the list of wetland of international importance as defined by the Ramsar Convention for the Conservation of Sustainable Utilization of Wetlands in 2002. Valleys of Himachal Pradesh. A valley is a low-lying area between hills or mountains, often with a running river through it. Himachal Pradesh is a state in the northern part of India situated in western Himalaya. Kulu Valley. The Kulu Valley is a broad open valley in Himachal Pradesh in India, formed by the Bias River between Manali and Largi. This valley is famous for its temple's beauty and its majestic hills covered with the pine and deodar forest and sprawling apple orchards. The valley is 75 km in length and about 2 to 4 km in width, and the temples are the main attractions for this valley. Kangra Valley. The Kangra Valley is situated in the western Himalaya. Administratively, it predominantly lies in the state of Himachal Pradesh in India. It is a popular tourist destination with the peak season around March and April. There are many Hindu temples around the valleys, and the travelers from all countries came to this place to enjoy its natural beauty and the culture.
The Eastern Highlands. The Sahya Mountains forms the Eastern Highlands regions of Kerala. The average elevation of this region is about 900 meter and has a number of peaks which can reach up to 2000 meter. It is spread over the area of 18,650 square kilometer, which is 48% of total area of the state. Anaimudi, with an altitude of 2,694 meter, is the highest point in the state. Interestingly, it's also the highest point in South India. The region is known for its spices such as cardamom, black pepper, clove, and cinnamon. As it is one of the largest cardamom producers in the world, the region is often referred as Cardamom Hills. Most of the river which drains Kerala originate for this region. Eastern Highlands consist of lands encroached upon by the Western Ghats. The region thus includes high mountains, gorges, and deep-cut valleys. The regions of Wayanad, Anamala, Nellyampadi, the Periyar Plateau, and Agastya Hills are different divisions of Eastern Highlands. Western slope of these winding hill ranges are covered with shola forest. Tropical evergreen forests and grasslands are also found here. 41 of Kerala's 44 rivers originate from this region, and the Kaveri River descends from here and drains eastwards into neighboring states. The Great Himalayas. The altitude of this zone ranges from 4,500 meters to the highest point of Great Himalayas in different areas. The Great Himalayan Range river along the eastern boundary. The Satluj River divides it and separates the Spiti's drainage from Beas. Area in this zone are District Kanawur, Tehsil, Pankhi of Chamba district and some areas of Lahaul and Spiti. The normal rainfall in this zone is low. The climate in this zone is not cold in summer and of semi-Arctic nature in winter. The soil is thick and supports variable fertility. The climate in the zone is very suitable for the cultivation of dry fruits. Rainfall in this zone is low, but snowfall is very heavy. Snowfall in this zone starts in the mid of October-November to March-April. Snowfall is so heavy and geographical conditions are so odd that during the period of snowfall, the whole region remains cut off from the rest of the world. During the period of snowfall in this zone, the quality of life suffers and life looks very isolated. The famous Sanskar Range is also found in this part of Himalayas, which is easternmost range. This range acts like a big wall by separating Spiti and Kinnaur from Tibet. Sanskar Range has a number of very high peak points rising over 6,500 meters. The highest among its peaks is Shilla, which is 7,025 meters. The second one is Rivo Prargal, which is 6,791 meters high.
The Central Midlands. The Central Midlands, lying between the Eastern Highlands and Western Coastal Plain, is made up of undulating hills and valleys. It is 16,200 square kilometers in area. These plains, which lie along central Kerala, are located in west of the hills and mountains, comprising about 42% of landmass. It accommodates about 59% of state's population. Soil is mainly laterite. Laterite of Angadipuram was declared as geological monument by the Geological Survey of India. During Sangam period, this region is known as Meritam and Ujava were the inhabitants here. This is an area of intensive cultivation. Most of paddy fields of Kerala belongs to central Midlands. Cashew, coconut, banana and vegetables of different varieties are grown here.
Inner Himalaya. The Inner Himalaya is called the Himadri. It is the northernmost range of the Himalaya. The Inner Himalaya is an adventure and travel company which is located in Himalayas Range village Shimsha Road in Manali. The altitude of this zone varies from 1500 meter to 4500 meter above mean sea level. The Himalaya in this zone show a gradual elevation towards the Dhauladan and Purpanjal range.
The Malawar Coast is also known as simply Malawar, is a region of southwestern shoreline of the mainland Indian subcontinent. Geographically, it comprises the western region of southern India, as the Western Ghats intercept the moisture land and monsoon rains, especially on the Western Ghat facing mountain slope. Culturally, it covers the northern part of Kerala state, along with Tamil Nadu and Kundu district from the Arabian Sea. Inland to the Western Ghats, the term is sometimes used to refer to the entire Indian coast from the western coast of Konkan to trip to subcontinent at Kanyakumari. The outer Himalayas. The altitude of this zone range from 350 meters to 1100 meters, 4500 meters above from sea level. This range of outer Himalayas is well known as Shivaling Hills. Shivaling literally means tress of the Shiva. It covers the lower hill. The annual rainfall in this zone varies from 1500 mm to 1800 mm. The climate and soil of this zone is suitable for cultivation of maize, wheat, sugarcane, ginger, citric fruit and table potatoes.
Cardamom Hills. The Cardamom Hills or Yelamala are mountain range of southern India and part of the southern Western Ghats located in southeast Kerala and southwest Tamil Nadu in India. Their name comes from the cardamom spices grown in much of hills, cool elevations which also support pepper, coffee, tea and bamboo. Most its produce is shipped eastwards through Tamil Nadu state down the Kambam River Valley. The name Cardamom Hills is sometimes used for the entire West Ghats range south of Palakkad Gap.
The Sanskar Range. The Sanskar Range, the easternmost range, separates Kinnaur and Spiti from Tibet and Pangi Chamba from Ladakh Union Territory. It has peaks up to 7,026 meter high. Some of the well-known peaks are Shilla and River Fagur. These are among the highest peaks in this range. There are many glaciers over the Sanskar and the Great Himalayan ranges. Kerala, God's own country. Kerala, a kaleidoscope of mesmeric charms, enthralls everyone with the sun, the filtered glades of palm trees, shimmering beaches, dense tropical forest, rocky coast, still bays and astounding rivers. It has an intricate maze of mossy backwaters, interspersed with rice fields rich in wildlife and bursting with cashew, coconut, coffee and rubber plantations and medley of spices such as cardamom, pepper, turmeric and ginger. In this land of great natural beauty, the country undulates westward from the majestic heights of Western Ghats, presenting a vista of silent valleys clothed in the richest green. Kerala has a unique culture. People are of Dravidian racial stock. The local language is Malayalam, but English and Hindi are also commonly spoken. Art forms ranges from Kalaripayattu, the martial art, to Kathakali, which is amongst the oldest dance styles. Onam is the most important festival. It celebrates the mythical king Mahabali's return to Kerala. Exploding palms and trumpeting elephants, temple dances that thunder into the night, colorful festivals, Syrian churches, enchanting byways, and elegant snakeboard races make Kerala a land of stunning beauty. Among the most popular ecotourism destinations in the state are Parambikulam, Periyar, Koni, Neyar, and Munnar. Kerala is a treasure box of folk and classical art, colorful festival, delightful cuisine, beautiful beaches, backwaters, and many other features makes the state really a godsend country. Himachal Pradesh, the land of gods. Himachal Pradesh lies in the lap of Himalayas. Shimla is the capital of Himachal Pradesh, which is a beautiful hill station. People come here to enjoy its beauty and snow-covered mountains throughout the year. The winters are very cold in Himachal Pradesh. Summers are cool and pleasant here. It has a very heavy rainfall in summer. The people wear long woolen coats and data around their waist. The main languages of the state are Hindi and Pakhari. Besides Shimla, Kufri, Solan, Mandi, Manali, and Kulu are famous towns of the state. The main rivers of the state are Devi, Beas, Chenab, and Satluj. Himachal Pradesh is popularly known as Devbhoomi or land of gods.